Hello guys, this is Prime Concept. In this video, we want to consider an example on the distance of a point from a line, right? The perpendicular distance of a point from a line. We want to consider another example. So do well to stick with me in this video so that you can really understand this new application of this, right? Now we have the distance between the two parallel lines, this and this. So this time around, we are given two parallel lines, something like this. We have this, and then we have this. These two lines are parallel. We want to find the distance, the perpendicular distance d between these two lines. So this is what we want to get. The equation of this line is given to us as this. The equation of this other line is given to us as this. So how do we find the distance? Now you'd recall that from the formula I gave for finding distance between a point and a line, it is necessary to know the point P, X, and Y on this side so that using this point and this equation, we can find it. Or we can know a point here so that using this point and this equation, we can find the distance. So any one of them you do would give you the correct answer. Now, since we know this straight line, which is 12x plus 5y minus 7 equals 0. We know this, but what we need is to find a point that is on this straight line. So one of the things we know is that at x equals 0 would lie on that straight line. So at x equals 0, what will be the corresponding value of y? So I'm going to substitute. So I'll have 12 into 0 plus 5y minus 7 equals 0. So that 12 times 0 is 0. I would have 5y minus 7 equals 0. If I solve this, I would have that y becomes 7 divided by 5. And this is my y. So it means that a point on this particular line is going to be correspond to x equals 0 and y equals 7 divided by 5. So it means I'll be using this point which was gotten from this line. So I'll be combining this point and the second line, which is 12x plus 5y. This is 5y. Sorry, I forgot to write it. 12x plus 5y plus 5 equals 0. So I'll be combining these two now to find the distance between this point and this line. So solving this with the formula we already know. The formula is D equals the absolute value, recall, of Px plus Qy plus C, all divided by the square root of P square, which is the coefficient here, plus Q square, which is the coefficient of Y. So I have the absolute value of, this is the equation, so I have 12 into my x now is what? 0 plus 5 into my y now is 7 divided by 5, then plus 5 here. So the absolute value of this would be divided by the square root of the coefficient now, which is 12 squared, plus the coefficient here, which is 5 squared. So that when I solve this, I would have the absolute value. 12 times 0 is 0. So 5 would fizzle 5. I'll be left with 7. So I have 7 plus 7 here plus 5, right? All divided by the square root of, this is 12 times 12 is 124 plus 25, right? So this is going to be 12 times 12. I don't think it's 124, sorry for that mistake. Times 12. 144, thank you. It's a mistake. Now 144 plus this is going to give me 169. So I have 7 plus 5 is 12, and the absolute value of 12 is still 12, divided by this, the square root of 169. So that D becomes 12 divided by square root of 169 is 13. So my distance, perpendicular distance, is 12 divided by 13. Now somebody might be asking, what if we decide to do it the other way around? Of course, you still get the same answer. Remember, I chose this particular equation and made x 0 and then found y and solved, combining the point I got from this equation with the second equation. You can do the other way around, which simply means you can use this particular equation, set x to 0, find y, and combine the point you will get with this equation. You get the same answer because those are parallel lines. So I believe this concept is clear to you. Please do well to hit the subscribe button if you are yet to subscribe, and like the video, comment, share with 10 of your friends. Tell them this is prime concept. Thank you.